Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and this is KLA, Club Wanderer, and I have with me the beautiful queen, Natasha, the body, aka Kim,
Awesome.
OCB wellness competitor. How are you?
I'm feeling great. I'm amazing. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. Last Saturday, I seen you at the OCB Big Apple. You was phenomenal.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
You gotta forgive me. I didn't stay to the pro card. Like you I know the lady in the pink, she got the pro card. But what place were you in?
I came in fourth, and fifth. To be honest, I was very surprised. I for sure thought I was getting my pro card this show, but once I got my
Um,
feedback from the judges, I agreed with them, to be honest.
what you fell short on.
Um, I mean, the way that they worded it wasn't really. I mean, the feedback was amazing to me. I couldn't believe what they were saying. It was very little critique actually, but I know I will say one thing. They wanted me to be even leaner, and I worked incredibly hard to get that lean for show. So the fact that they want to see me even leaner next time means I'm gonna have to push a little bit harder. So that was the number one thing.
How
And
much
of
you
course,
was?
we want to. I'm sorry.
No, no, go ahead. I just thought you was finished.
And of course, we want to build more, in the lower body. I'm still gonna grow my upper body, but I'm definitely gonna focus more on growing the lower.
Yeah. How lean they want you to be?
I don't know. They told me to just come in leaner, and I was very lean for sure. So I had a couple of mishaps for this prep, so I'm thinking about maybe a longer prep next time, and then coming with an even bigger package.
Yeah. I mean, I thought she looked it great, but I don't know. I mean, in a way, I kind of understand, why they picked the other lady, the one in the pink. She did have, you could see the with the conditioning. She was a bit more conditioning, you know, well, from what I see, I don't know, you know.
I mean,
So
all you could do is really, bring in your best package. And the bottom line is that I did increase my stage presence from last year. I increased my confidence, and my posing got a lot better. And I was visibly bigger for this show than I was for last show, and I still was able to place in all three of my categories. So I'm still very accomplished. But yeah, in order to push a little bit further, and we want that number one spot. I agree with them that my overall conditioning can be a bit more refined. My posing, of course, could be a little bit more refined, and they wanted me to be leaner. And you saw how lean I was. Oh my god.
yeah, yeah, you could show some clips, or this is.
That's Tony.
I was sitting next to your friend.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
my
was sitting
glutes
next
look
to him. He
awesome.
had the sign. Yeah, he had the sign and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
I'm loving my stage
I,
photos. I'm loving those photos though, because you can see
yeah,
my improvement from last year.
yeah. I mean, I don't get it though. Like, how much lean could you be?
That they want me near
Like, they
that.
trying to kill you or something? Like, you know,
Oh, I didn't
let
even
me,
see
yeah,
these
I mean,
clips.
yeah, yeah, I got those clips and stuff.
Oh my
You know,
god, we look so cute.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, my
I
confidence is
mean,
up
to tell
here.
you the truth, it's hard to pick a winner. Like,
Yeah,
in my, but I kind of understood maybe why they picked that lady because
yeah,
she had a little bit more conditions and stuff. So
agreed. I agree.
yeah,
I agree with them as far as being more conditioned for wellness, but I held my own. I mean, it was my first wellness competition, and as you know, the wellness category is a harder, more aggressive category to compete in. So
yeah.
I still feel like I did very well for my first wellness competition.
Okay. So and yeah, the last time we spoke, you was doing bikini.
Right, I was a bikini girl last year, and
What
last
made you?
year, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to ask you what made you switch to bikini to wellness.
Yes, last year, I was ready for wellness last year. I just didn't believe in myself. When I showed up, I
Mm,
remember the staff had already categorized me as wellness by mistake. And I argued them and I said, listen, no, I'm a bikini girl. And I remember staff, they were looking at me. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm a bikini girl. I'm not wellness because I literally just did not believe in myself. And then
mm.
my previous coach, when I told him this, he said, "Well, then you should have just let them place you wellness. And if that's what they're saying, it's because that's what they see in you." So this year, I said, let me just go into my right category and see what happens. And it's where I belong. You can see that I belong in wellness.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like are you gonna work out on your legs more?
Oh, absolutely. Today's the last day of recovery, and then tomorrow we start growth phase again, and we're kicking off the season with an intense glute and hand workout. I'm so excited to
Mm.
just grow more. I just want more. I want more glutes. We can't say that.
You could say glutes. I mean, it's
I was I
not
was
a
going to see the
problem.
other thing.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. It was funny because I almost missed you. Like I wasn't sure whether to, because I watched when I came. I seen the men's, like I think it was the men's physique or something, men's classic, and then they had an intermission, and then I went to then I seen the women's physique, then and the figure, and then I was gonna step outside for a bit, and I was like, should I go back in there? And then I went back in there, and I was like, okay, let me check the wellness out, you know. And then yeah, I seen you. I was like recording you, but I didn't realize that was you. And then so I looked at your page. I was like, oh wow, that's the lady that I interviewed last year. Like wow, she looked amazing.
Thank you so
And I was
much.
like, wow, okay, yeah. Then your friend, he was right next to me. He had a sign and stuff. It with Kim.
I couldn't believe it. I was
Yeah,
surprised that you were there, although I didn't know that you were there till I was casually scrolling Instagram, and I said, "That's me." I'm scrolling. I'm like, "That's
yeah,
me." Oh my God! Someone posted my individual presentation, and then when I saw your name, then I said, "I think I spoke with this man." And then I had to put two and two together. Okay, I remember we did the interview, and I'm very
yeah,
grateful to you for recording. As you can see, I didn't have much support at my show. I probably won't ever truly have a lot of support. So the few people who do show up for me, or even if you're just there in the show and you can get my set, it means a lot to me.
No, I really appreciate that, because sometimes I just be going there. I don't know anybody, and it's like that. It feels kind of funny. I don't know anybody, just because I've been there a couple of shows, but I'm just kind of a stranger, and so but I
Not
appreciate it.
anymore.
I,
We're not
yeah, I
strangers
appreciate it.
anymore.
Yeah, I
I
appreciate it.
My friend he made us. I'm to be honest, I don't know him that long. I haven't known him that long, but
Yeah,
we connected at work, and he's just been consistently kind to me, which is what I look for in my life. I'm a consistent,
mm,
disciplined woman, so I look for consistency in other areas of my life as well. And he just was always kind to me, and I ended up opening up to him and telling him about what I do and how lonely my prep was. Towards the end of the prep, it was extremely emotional, extremely painful, emotionally for me. And he kind of just, held my hand, not literally, but he was just there for support. And the show day,
yeah,
I was already, I had cried and everything. He called me to see if I was okay, and I mean, it was just so emotional because bodybuilding means a lot to me. And I
yeah,
was telling him what happened, and you know, I don't know. I'm on stage, I'm doing my thing, and how everyone cheers for their favorite athlete or for the athlete they're supporting. I wasn't expecting to hear my number come from the crowd. You know what I mean? I already had mentally
mm,
prepared myself to just show up for the judges. And I'm hearing, let's go 85, let's go 85, I'm 85. And I'm like, who is that? Who is
yeah. He
that?
was, he was right next to me. He
That's
was right next to
crazy.
me. He had that big sign, and he was
Look
cheering
at
for
me.
you, like yeah, like you was playing for the Knicks or something like
I
that.
was so happy.
And
I mean, as a
yeah,
competitor,
yeah,
you need people that believe in you and make your event a big deal. You need people that can make what this is a big deal, because it's so much that can happen between that last peak week and stage. Is a very emotional time in a competitor's life, and I mean, if you take it seriously. I know, I mean, I
yeah,
hear other competitors talk about it like it's a hobby to them, or they make it like it's just this light thing. When it comes to a person like me, I was forged in this life, and the way that I was taught to think about it. My original coaches, they're very serious type of men who, they taught me how to think as an athlete. So I don't know no other way but to take it that serious. You know what I mean?
yeah. I understand. Yeah, yeah. What about your family? Like, they didn't have time, or they just
Um, so let me say
you
this
don't
the
have to
best
put
way I can without
detail if you don't
disparaging
want to.
them. They just they
You
don't
don't have to
prioritize
put it
my
in
wins.
detail. Oh, okay.
So
I
they don't
get. Now you
prioritize
don't have
me.
to put it there.
That's
Yeah,
all we're gonna
I
say.
understand.
But
Yeah, I
I'm
understand.
still, even in that in itself makes me want to go even harder for this, to be honest, because I know that there's not much support for me. It's like it's this thing in me now, like that, like I gotta get my pro card, just because I just feel like there's too many people waiting for me to fail. There's too many people that won't show up for me, so I gotta show up for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's why I take this as serious as I do. This is part of my identity now. The judges and people in my personal life now perceive me as a confident person. All right. And I used to be literally not that.
I understand.
I was a person
Yeah.
who,
Oh.
I'm
No,
sorry.
go ahead. I'm sorry. I just no. I stopped. I thought you stopped. But go ahead.
No, no,
If you
I don't want to interrupt you. So,
yeah, yeah. Like are you gonna? compete in other shows of the OCB? Like I know they have some listings. Like if if since Big Apple you didn't get your pro card, maybe there's some other shows you might want to try out.
I thought about that too. I'm definitely going to. The only reason why I keep showing up to the Big Apple is because it's literally like easier for me to get to it. I'm not that far from
Okay.
the city. I know the city. I know how to get around. I know what's around. But when I research the other venues, they seem to be a lot further out, and they're usually in places I've never been before. So it's to me, it's like really scary for me to do a show in a place I'm not familiar. Plus, not knowing who would be there for me. It's just scarier. But I definitely
Yeah.
want to come outside of my comfort zone and compete in different shows. I want to do one in Georgia, definitely. And I
I
know they
know
have some in
this
Vegas.
I know this today they had an OCB a show in Washington DC.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, the presidential something, but they had it like after the Big Apple. It's this show in Washington D.C. But I wasn't sure I'd have been able to make it, and it's 3 hours from here to the city. So I
See,
was like, I don't know about that one.
see
Yeah.
exactly.
So
When you think about
yeah,
logistics of travel and stuff, I mean, bodybuilding costs. With the
yeah,
supplements and the food and your memberships. On that's outside of your regular bills, taking care of yourself, your children if you have any, and then your categories, travel. It adds up real quick. It took me a year to
mm,
plan this show, and it's probably going to take
yeah,
another year to do another show, whether I do the Big Apple show again or I compete somewhere else. But like I said, it's just easier for me to just I can get to the city, and I know New York City already, as opposed to me
yeah.
going out to Niagara Falls. I don't know anything about Niagara Falls except for that waterfall.
And you live in Yonkers, right?
I'm
You're in
from
Yonkers.
Yonkers. I live upstate New
Oh,
York now, unfortunately.
oh, okay. Maybe. I mean, they got one. I think Syracuse, New York State. I think it's a pro, maybe an amateur show. I'm not so sure, but it's gonna be in November and stuff. Since you up,
Oh,
I mean, but it's up to you. Maybe if you want to do New York, yeah, it could be convenient. I mean, I look at it as convenient for me because I'm not far from where they have the show. You know.
right, exactly. I mean, I probably won't be ready for a show by November, but I might still just go out just to support it, support the other
Yeah.
competitors and just kind of keep myself in the life of being a competitor. But as far as actually competing, I know they have the Big E show, which I think is in like April. I probably could prep for the
Okay.
Big East, but that would depend on, it really would depend on finances. Like, make sure I can stay in that hotel and get my tan, my polygraph. And it's
Yeah.
cost. It really costs a lot. Which, like, if you have a sponsor or someone who supports your lifestyle, like, you're really lucky. You don't have to think about the things that I have to think about when it comes to show expenses. But for me, it's pretty
Yeah.
costly. So, like, getting to the Big Apple is easier than trying to figure out logistics somewhere else. But I do want to compete other
Yeah.
places. Like, I have to spread my wings.
Right. You
I
ever
come
thought
top.
about I was going to ask you. You ever thought about competing at MPC?
Oh, absolutely. Some
No.
people think I'm ready now to start in my NPC role, but I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure if I can stay natural if I compete in PC. That's the only thing with that.
They it's a natural show. It's for
Is it?
they have yeah, they have natural shows. Yeah. They just had it recently. You could check it out, but they have natural shows.
I heard mixed
So
things about the NPC. I heard they don't really drug test or anything. So if
mm,
I mean, I have a beautiful body, but if I'm standing next to someone who's been on peptides for a year, this is not going to cut it. I won't stand a
yeah,
chance. So that's the only thing I'm
yeah.
scared of when it comes to moving up. But I mean, my plan is to become Miss Olympia one day. How am I going to do that natural? I think about these things all the time.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should just do baby steps. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, I want to earn my pro card with the OCB, and I want to compete in a pro show at least one time. Once I get that pro card, I can compete for the Yorton. I believe I have
Yeah.
great genetics to do it. If you notice, in the lineup of competitors, out of all the wellness competitors, I'm the slimmest. I have like a real slender type of body. I don't want to lose that in my career. I want to keep my slenderness, but increase the density of my muscle. It's gonna be wow. I hit my fullest potential with that look.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't really tell who will really win. Like who, like if you
Yes.
was the judge, who would you think would be a winner? Because you guys, like, y'all had like the similar physique a bit, you know?
Yeah. They said we were the most beautiful of the show. The judges kept, and that's what you want to hear too. Like the judges, they just kept saying, "Beautiful job, ladies, looking beautiful." They just kept calling us beautiful, and I've never felt more beautiful in my life. And I felt very
Yeah,
confident. I'm looking at the clips now, and I can't believe how confident I look because I was
yeah,
shaking in my boots.
yeah.
We looked really incredible, and to be honest, I really thought I was gonna win.
Mm. Yeah, I
So
mean,
I'm loving it.
yeah, in a way, I do kind of understand why they picked the girl in the pink, but
Yeah,
you guys, yeah, but it wasn't easy to find like a winner in that lineup.
agreed.
There was one lady, she looked at like a model or something, but I think I forgot she wasn't in that lineup. She was in another lineup. She had like this black and white suit or something like that.
Black
I got
and
it in
white.
one of the clips. Yeah, like she had dreads a bit.
I don't
Let me
remember.
see. Yeah, let me see if I could
She didn't compete wellness.
no
She had to
um
be women's
let me
physique.
see. Yeah. Nah, I mean I don't know. It ain't important. It may not be so important, but I thought let me see. Nah, I can't find it right now. Like
I I
did you pay attention to the I was gonna ask, did you pay attention to the other divisions?
I think just figure. I met a couple of the figure competitors. And
Mm-hmm.
they were really phenomenal. I think everyone that I met, honestly, looked very phenomenal. Um, it was crazy, honestly, to be in a room full of that many people who were that conditioned and fully fit like that. But I met some of the figure, but I don't think I've met any of the women's physique competitors. But they looked great. Wow, they looked just
Mm.
wow. I was inspired
What
by
about
every
bikini?
single. I didn't meet any of the bikini girls this year. I should have stayed
No,
for
okay.
for the end of the show, but I was so thirsty to eat. I just left. Like I should have
Yeah,
stayed for the bikini girls. And I noticed too that as the day went on, there were less and less people in the crowd. Because when by the time
yeah,
we got on stage at the end of the day, it seemed like most of the crowd had already, left with the men or had gotten burnt out from the
yeah,
show. But there was still enough people to feel nervous for. But I can tell, like by the time the bikini girls probably went on stage, it was probably getting real. I don't know. The stadium was getting real cold and ghostly in there. I don't know.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna try to.
I'm not gonna lie. I left like before you, like few minutes before the placement for you guys.
You did.
So
Oh, so
I'm
yeah, you
sorry.
was like, I'm
I'm
done.
not,
I'm
yeah, because
good.
at that time I was like, I was looking, I was like, I didn't, I really couldn't tell who was gonna win,
That's
because
good.
that like wellness, it's it's very complicated, especially even with bikini.
Yeah.
Like, because you guys almost look similar.
Yeah.
Like for the judges to like do a placement, they gotta be really be specific. And like I've been looking at some wellness shows, and it's hard to just find like a specific person, like unless if you like the individual, and they might not even win. So
True. Very
yeah,
true. Um, I heard that bodybuilding was very political when it comes to placing and winning, but my experience with the OCB, I feel like they were very fair. Once I got my feedback, I agreed with them. And I mean, like, when I'm so happy you were able to record my individual presentation. Um, when I saw it, I was blown away by my own image. I honestly couldn't believe it was me, but I also could see where I could have. I saw my mistakes. I held my own, but I could see where if certain things that I did, like for instance, like my back pose, I wanted to hold that pose a little bit longer. I should have opened my legs a little bit wider so I could really show the shape of my leg a little more. And I wanted to move just a little bit slower. But I was so nervous. I was trying so hard not to be nervous, but like I actually was nervous. And I noticed on the end when I was walking, it was so like sexy and deliberate. But then once I heard people clapping and stuff, like I got nervous again. And so then I tried to
right.
just hurry off the stage because I didn't want my nerves to show. But had I just would have kept, calm, move a little bit slower, and I could have really executed that a little bit better. But I'm still happy. I'm happy with how well it's my first one for wellness, so I'm proud of myself. I
Yeah,
am.
yeah. You should be. You should be. I got another clip of you.
Y'all already know what it. Y'all
Wait.
already know what it is. We got our peace cobbler. Oh my God, Father God, in the name of Jesus, thank you so much. I have earned this. We're only gonna have one bite though, guys. I can't ruin my body. I'm sorry, I work too hard. We're gonna have one. Oh no, we got the electrolytes. Wait for you outside. All right, baby, I'm coming right now. All right, electrolytes, so we don't quite literally pass the fuck out. Oh my gosh. Couldn't find no real fruit, so we had to go back to a clean fruit, but it's good because I'm not trying to ruin my body this time. And the moment we all been waiting for. Sugar! Real sugar. You don't understand the sacrifice, y'all. I was so much to cry. I gotta get off this.
I know you mentioned that, like with the prep, like what was it that like what did you what happened when you prep? Like your diet and all that stuff. Like what did you do this time to be conditioned the way you was conditioned for the show?
It's a really good question. Um, I was my new coach was very strict. He's still my coach now. He's very strict. He's very kind, which is what I'm kind of not used to when it comes to coaching. My first two coaches, they were mean. They were they were really
Mhm.
mean. But you know how there was a balance too, because they would let me have cheats. You know, they would let me have like my favorite food sometimes. But like my
Mhm.
new coach now, he doesn't do cheats. He actually plans our cheats for us, and if we go outside of the cheat plan, then that's on us. But for the most part, it's something about the way that he communicates that you don't want to disappoint him. You know what I mean? And with him, he stepped in where my previous coach kind of abandoned me. 12 we start prep 12 weeks basically, and I was already 2 weeks behind waiting for instructions from my previous coach, who ghosted me, literally ghosted me. Like I was so sad because like he knows how much, prep what it is. You know how strict it is, and timing is everything. So I had 4 weeks after that I coached myself in my cut, and I actually did drop some pounds, so go me. But I knew that I needed that extra push. I found my new coach now. His name is Ivan Matarang. He's amazing. He is amazing. He stepped in 6 weeks before the show, and I showed him my pictures, what my goals were, and then he just was so confident in taking me on his team. He took me under his wing, and he wrote out my plan for me. And every single check-in, he would either change my cardio routine or he would change something in the diet. Now, while he's reducing my calories, I'm still somehow eating 6 meals a day. And the meals aren't changing too much somehow. He's only changing a couple of things, but somehow I'm just peeling off more and more body fat. But he was not having cheats, period. Like I remember it was to the point like I would ask him for a cheat and he would literally ignore me. He's like, I'm not even answering the question. You already know the answer is no. And so you don't want to disappoint him. And so you just don't cheat. But for me, the reason why that video hit like that, why so many people stopped to scroll, stopped, and a lot of people felt a way about seeing that video. I mean, some people were triggered
Mhm.
into anger seeing it. Some
Yeah.
people, yeah, there were people angry at me because of the lifestyle that comes with bodybuilding. We deprive ourselves of a lot of things that is normal to eat. But what you see in that video is joy. It was pure joy because I just had worked so hard and I hadn't had that particular meal in over a year. Like peach cobbler, it wasn't just the sugar, it was the meal itself. I love peach cobbler. It's like hand in hand with fried chicken for me. You know what I mean? I couldn't have it even last show. I couldn't find it. And I haven't had it in like a year, and it was the last one that was left. So it's like I earned that meal, and then as soon as it hit my senses, my tongue, it just, I don't know. It was just, the joy was so overwhelming. I wasn't even expecting. I really wasn't expecting it to feel that good, but it felt so good. I only recorded the moment because I just wanted it to. I wanted to share it with people, being that my friends and family didn't come, so I felt like I'm just gonna post my moment and share it. But I didn't expect it to hit the way that it did. I didn't expect that joy to flood my system the way that it did. But we're strict. Like my coach now is strict. He doesn't play cheats. He don't play that. So to be able to have it again, it was I can't even describe it to this day. It's crazy. It's a crazy feeling.
I had peach cobbler. I don't know. Like, what is it sweet? Like,
Huh?
no, I was asking you. I never had peach cobbler. Like, how is it? Like, is it sweet? I'm assuming it's sweet. Like,
It's dumb sweet. You never had peach cobbler? You haven't
no, I never
lived.
did.
You
All I know. Like I used to watch A Different World, and Dwayne Wade's mother, Patty LaBelle, she would talk about peach cobbler and stuff like that. But I never had a peach cobbler.
I'm like, my mind is boggled. I'm like,
I'm
I
that
can't
serious.
believe
I
like
never
this
had
right
a
now.
peach cobbler.
The
I
the
never
peach
had a
cobbler
peach
I
cobbler.
ate was Patty LaBelle's recipe. It was her brand.
Yeah.
And then everyone's in the comment
Okay.
section like, you're supposed to bake it before you eat it. I ate the whole I ate the whole pie raw. I didn't even think about the
So we
oven.
both don't know much about peach cobbler. If that's the case.
You know that cobbler is good if you can eat it raw like that. I ate it raw. I didn't think they was like, you're supposed to
Yeah.
bake it first. I said, oh my bad.
Well, yeah, it was good. So I
It
mean,
was so good.
yeah, I ain't never had one. That's yeah, never had one.
Okay, well, when you go to the store, that's gonna be the next thing you buy. I want you to buy it. I need you to. I need you to buy a peach cobbler. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. If you have it with fried chicken, like ah, that's like my top favorite food, like top five favorite foods, and that's
Okay.
why I was
Yeah, I'll
very
take your
happy.
word. I got you. Now you said I think I kind of understand why people probably was mad, because they probably don't have that understanding of what you do,
Yeah,
because not everybody can do what you're doing. It's a lot, you know. Like
yeah,
I know but it's a lot.
it
But
is.
yeah.
There are people angry, and some people really don't like the look of being that lean, especially on a woman. I got a lot of hate
Mm.
comments, my first real hate comments, and some of them hurt. I'm not gonna lie, some of them hurt, but you can't
Yeah.
internalize that. I know what bodybuilding is and what it's supposed to look like. And it's a scary look. When you get that lean, it looks scary. It's supposed to look
Mm.
scary though. It's not what people think it is in their mind. What people think bodybuilding is in their head is just not what it is. And for a woman, especially being a very deeply melanated black woman, they want you to look a certain way. They want you to, they want you to be thick. They want you to be real, real thick. But what we define as thickness as bodybuilders is two different things. In the bodybuilding world, I am thick, but it's not the type of thick that people are used to in their minds.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard work, there's people that's gonna love you, and there's people that's gonna hate you for
Yeah.
doing it. So
Yeah.
that's what it comes with.
I mean, they were
So,
arguing in the comments. Some people were defending me. I was so happy that there were some souls like really defending me, but there were other
yeah.
people saying, this is too much. This video is disturbing. I had some people say the video was disturbing, and this is
Mm.
like I had gross emojis. Oh, those really kind of burned a little. I had someone going off like, I hate bodybuilding because it causes a lot of body dysmorphia and eating disorders. I think it's
Yeah.
crazy that she doesn't want to ruin her body off of one bite of peach cobbler. You don't understand it because you don't do it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Wow,
We
you was
all have
going
our
through all
reasons
that.
why.
Imagine if you was competing like in one of those NPC or IBB shows. They get a lot. They get a lot of hate. And you doing natural bodybuilding. So that's tough.
Yeah. And people,
Yeah.
I think the saddest thing is that if bodybuilding becomes the cause of my death, some people will celebrate it. It's cruel, but
Now you think so?
I've seen it. I've literally seen it. 52 bodybuilders passed away this year. Rest in peace to them and condolences to their
Mm.
families. And but I understand why, why this is the way out sometimes. But I noticed that in the comment section, a lot of times when bodybuilders pass away, you'll see people literally celebrating and saying things like, "Oh, that's what they deserved," and "Oh, well, that's what they get for trying to chase, a godlike image and all this." Like people are so consumed with, because a lot of it is vanity. What we do, we do this for the aesthetic of it. We have to look a certain way for stage. You do, and you want to look conditioned. You want to look athletic, and you want to be at your best. You can't be average. You cannot have an average physique and be on that stage. It's just not going to happen for you. So you have to chase greatness above what people are used to, and a lot of people don't have the discipline to do that. So they get happy to see you fail, and failure to them is, oh, you basically body built yourself to death. That's what you get, instead of understanding that this is a human being with family and people who cared about them, and they're not here anymore. So I have to understand that too, like what comes with this life. I didn't realize so many people hated bodybuilding.
Mm. Yeah. That's tough. I didn't realize you was going through that.
Some of it hurt my feelings, but I'm just a naturally sensitive person anyway. And then I didn't
Yeah.
even I deleted maybe 2 or 3 of the hate comments, and then I decided to just leave them, because everyone's entitled to their opinion. And if I'm gonna put my body out there, people are gonna have something to say, and sometimes it's not gonna be what I want to hear. What am I gonna do? I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I
build
mean,
more muscle.
yeah. I mean, it's a normal. Unfortunately, it's very normal for women bodybuilders, female bodybuilders. They get a lot of them. They get you know shamed for being fit.
Straight up
So yeah,
shamed. Straight
yeah,
shamed. And they don't. Everybody wants you to be overweight as a woman for some reason, or they just think being muscular is too masculine. It doesn't. When it really, as a woman, it doesn't matter. As a black woman, it doesn't matter what you do. People just, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. And no matter who you are, when you're fit, I notice that when you're physically fit, you can't do anything right. Right? You have a cheat day. Oh, you're not supposed to be eating that. You decide to stay disciplined. Oh, here, have a burger, live a little. You know, I can't go out with you because I have to sleep. You're lazy. You know, you just can't. Oh, you proud of your accomplishment. Oh, she's full of herself. You can't do anything right, so you might as well just do what you want. I want more muscle. I want my pro card. I want to look leaner next year. I want to look even scarier. Straight up.
yeah. Like like after the show, like what did you do? Like did you went out or like besides eating? Like did you went to go to the movies or what did you do?
No, it was hard to find anything to do. Well, my friend, I had made plans. There was a guy at the venue. I asked him out. I really want. I really was gonna. I had plans for that guy,
Yeah.
but it,
What
it
made you
fell.
want to ask them out out of curiosity?
Well, when I showed up to the venue, he was sitting in the front selling
Yeah.
something. Selling, I don't know. He was selling fitness gear or something like that. I don't know. He was selling something. He looked really good to me. He just looked really good. But and I introduced myself and I said, hi, I'm a competitor, blah blah blah, I'm Nastaja. It was just the way he looked at me. He would not look away from me. And then when I shook his hand, he would not let me go. He
Oh
like
yeah.
held on
I
to
think
me for a
you
couple
said that. I
minutes.
think you made a video about that. I think you
I said, well,
yeah.
this is my boo. Like, I think this might be my boo.
So what happened? So what
Well,
happened?
he waited for me after the show and everything, but my friend showed up for me, which I wasn't
Oh,
planning on him showing because I barely knew this guy. But I felt like it wasn't right. I can't stand my friend up who came all the way out for me, to be with the guy I just met. So I was just
yeah.
like, I'm gonna be with my friend for tonight, and he was a perfect gentleman. He just took me anywhere I wanted to go. We went to a beautiful restaurant called Amber Steakhouse. Oh, I love that
Okay.
place. It is, you will feel like royalty in that restaurant. And the staff,
Okay.
they were beautiful. They treated me like a queen. And then we drove around the city. We were just laughing, cracking up, trying to find Jollibee. We get to Times Square. There's like an event outside. It was so many people outside. So of course I got
Hmm.
out so I could show off my dress. soon as I
Yeah,
as soon
yeah.
as I got out the car, oh my God, they were sweating me in the city. Yep, that's my friend Tony.
Hmm.
Shout out to Tony. Um, yep, that was me before, but yeah, Tony he's good people. He's a good person, and I will forever hold him in my heart for that. Honestly, I needed people from me that day, and it was him. I lost people too because of that. Him showing up
Yeah, I remember the
made me.
last time you no, I was about to say, I remember the last time we talked, you said you and your boyfriend, y'all almost broke up because of that.
We did. We actually broke up.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I can laugh about it now, right? But yeah, bodybuilding is so personal and it's so serious that people
Yeah.
get act crazy once you get closer to show. For some reason, people start acting crazy. It's like
Mm.
I'll speak for myself. It just feels like in my life, it feels like people just are they're afraid to see me win. Straight up, they are so
Mm.
afraid of that moment. For I don't know what that is, but whether
Mm.
you're in my life or not, I will win anyway. And when Tony showed up for me, it just made me evaluate all the other relationships in my life. I barely know Tony. I've known him what, 6 weeks, 2 months tops, and he showed up for me like that. And I've known some people for years. For years, they claimed to love me. You couldn't show up for me. Couldn't even say congratulations after show. Hurt my feelings. That really hurt my feelings. So I said, if y'all gotta go. I'm not going into year
Mm.
3 like this.
Yeah, yeah, Tony was right there with me. Yeah, like
You say he was next to you, right, in the crowd.
he was next to me. He was next to me. He was like sitting like on the left side of me and stuff. Yeah. So,
Well, he is my friend, and
yeah. He had a poster with you, like Kim, like screaming for you and stuff. Yeah.
first of all, where did he even get that poster? He was cheering for me too, and that's another thing too, because like don't just show up and sit quietly in the crowd. Like you're supposed to cheer for me. I'm your athlete. I'm your family. I'm your friend. I expect to hear my name called, my number called in that crowd. If I got people in the crowd for me, but it's still silent when I'm on stage, it's like, are you really here for me or not? And I don't like to question. I don't like to have to, question motives and stuff. I didn't have to question that with Tony. I knew he was there for me. I knew he was there in support for me. And for a competitor, that means a lot. If you take this seriously, to someone who
Yeah.
this is just their hobby, they might not care. I care though. I care very much, and you know, um, I'm just gonna keep going, no matter who's in the crowd. If it's one person, if it's nobody, whoever decides to drop in or out, You can't. You're not going to be the determining factor on where I land in this industry. And I had people in my life where it's like they feel like if they remove themselves out of my life, I'll somehow fail. Newsflash.
Mm. Before bodybuilding, did you had other hobbies?
Oh yes, thank you for asking. Before bodybuilding, I was aspiring musician. I can sing.
Oh
I
yeah,
do songwriting. I come from a family of musicians, really, and I tried
yeah.
to make it as an art as an R&B/pop artist, and it just wasn't going anywhere. Everyone kept saying
Mm.
I was great and I had so much potential and talent in it, but every time I post something, it just doesn't go anywhere. And it was too emotional. It was just too heartbreaking for me to keep putting my heart and my soul and my work just for people to not listen to it, steal my work, not give me any credit. Like it was crazy, and I just wasn't getting any real opportunities. And I'm seeing people who don't have half my talent skyrocket, and it just started getting really out of control for me. So I said there has to be something else I'm good at. And I said, well, I always wanted to be a bodybuilder. I mean, I can turn my average body into a champion body. Maybe, just maybe, I'll go somewhere. And look at what's happening. This door opened for me, and now it's just open. Even the brokest days of my life, I somehow am able to get my supplements and my food. This is where I'm gonna be, and maybe I'll write a song and do like a video for fun. But I'm no longer pursuing music. I'm not putting my heart where I'm not appreciated. I don't feel like my music is appreciated, but my bodybuilding talent and skills are seen and rewarded. This is where I'm gonna be.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would love to hear your music. I used to try to record things. I used to try to rap, but that's a different
Okay,
story. So
let me find out. You was a rapper.
I, 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 I wasn't good. It's not worth mentioning. Yeah,
You probably
I
weren't.
did
Probably
it
wouldn't
because I
appreciate
didn't
it.
really. Yeah, I didn't have anything to do, so it just gave me something to do at the time. And then yeah,
I get
I
it.
wanted
I
it.
get it.
Yeah, yeah. There was one time I wanted to do animation and stuff like that, and I kind of understand where you're coming from on it. Not being appreciative. Yeah, so, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that.
You can't.
Keep
Like when I
going.
write. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. Nah, that's cool.
Like when I write music, I put my real feelings in it, or I'll speak on a situation that someone was going through that touched me in some way. It's always a real part of me in the piece, So to keep putting myself in my music, and it's just not seen, not appreciated, not rewarded, not paid. Like bodybuilding doesn't pay right now, and you won't get as much as you put into it, but I still get paid in other ways. Whereas in music, it just was no turnaround. What are you doing? Get off my man. That's my cat. It just wasn't paying. It just I need to be paid in rewards, in money, in glory. And this work here cannot be stolen. It can't be copied. This is my work. You know what I mean? You can't take my muscles out my body and be like, I did that. Because you didn't. I did this. And when I step on stage and I present, the judges, they see my sacrifice. And I belong. I belong here. I made friends here. I have a community of people that take me seriously now. I wasn't getting any of that with music. I love music still, but I'm not about to keep breaking my own heart. I'm not doing that.
I'm sorry to hear that. And it's not easy. Well, I'm wishing you the best on your journey into bodybuilding. You know,
Next show, I'm getting my pro card. Period.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know exactly where I need
You
to
get,
refine now, and it's a very short list, to be honest. I got mostly praise in my feedback, so I just tweak the little things the judges want to see, and I'm confident that next show I'll be able to get my pro card, and I'm doing a different look for next show. I'm already planning my look, everything. Ah, I can't wait.
what made you want to have the look that you had on the show? What
I don't know,
inspired
like
you?
I had this vision when I woke up from a dream or something, and I just saw it in my head, and I said, "That's the look." I want to really emphasize my true natural because my hair is natural, but of course I extended it to make it bigger. But I want it to
Hmm.
be a bigger version of my true self. And then the silver, I knew that my skin is very red, but it's also very dark. So that contrast was gonna look white on stage. I knew it was gonna look like that. I said if I stone it just right, it's gonna have like this diamond effect. And I want to represent who I feel like I am inside, a diamond. A diamond is a rock that was very, very dirty and very rough around the edges before it became that diamond. So I wanted my suit to show that. And I just knew that if I could execute my poses with that look, it was just gonna be great. I just wanted to also, be showy for a show. People are coming to see a show, so I'm gonna put on a show, and they're gonna want to see more. They want to see more. The next show, though, I'm gonna accentuate the red in my skin, in the undertones in my skin tone, and the my cheekbones and my eyes. The way I do it. Oh my god! I already know what I'm doing for the next show. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I'm just always want to represent the OCB to its great. It's great. It's a great organization. I stand by them. I do.
There was this person that they gave like an award to. Her name was she's like the president of WNBF. I forgot her name, but she's like a bodybuilding legend. Um, they was giving her acknowledgement. I forgot her name, Nancy something. No, not Nancy. I forgot the name, but she competed in the '90s.
Wow.
Um, yeah, yeah, she competed in the '90s, and she's like the president of WNBF bodybuilding
Nice.
organization. Yeah,
That's incredible.
I forgot. Yeah, she was in the show. Yeah,
Was
she
she
wasn't
chocolate?
competing. No, she wasn't competing, but during the intermission, they were
Um,
they was giving like an acknowledgement to her and stuff. Because I think one of the people that worked in the OCB was wanted her to come to a show, and so she was able to come to a show. But I forgot the name of the lady. I forgot her name. But
I
anyway,
wish I could have stayed to see it. If it was
yeah,
intermission, I was too busy. I was too busy at
yeah,
that time.
yeah. You had your show to worry about, so it wasn't. Yeah, I thought you probably had an idea, but it's okay.
I'm gonna look her up after this. I know that, but I want to meet
Yeah,
more competitors. Um, if I could have met her, I'm sure we would have connected. All of the
yeah.
competitors loved me. They love, and I love them. There was a woman. We have almost the same name. Her name is Natasha. She was on stage with
Well,
me. We took a lot of photos together. She's a gorgeous woman. I met I met a few of the competitors, but when if you look in my comment section, they all said they love me, love your energy, miss you.
Mm.
Someone said I was the best part of the show, like was meeting me, and that made me feel so warm inside, honestly. And to all the amazing
That's good.
competitors that I met and got to stand next to, I love you guys. I salute you guys. I support you 100%. And I hope you get your pro card. If it's not next show next to me, it'll be the next show after that. But I'm trying to. I play to win.
That's all good. It's all good. I want you to get your pro card. You know,
Yes. And then I'll be professional bodybuilder. I will have that card. Watch what I say.
what, like, if you do get your pro card, like, what will happen next? Like, you're gonna go to a pro debut the the moment that you get it, or you're gonna wait a while?
No, I think. Well, I'll ask my coach and see what he thinks because he's so into shows. Like that's what he does. So, but
Yeah,
I think I would want to get the pro card and then immediately go for the urine or do a pro show. I got to do a pro show, like because if I place in the
yeah,
top five of the pros, come on, come
yeah,
on, man. I win the
yeah,
urine cup. I'm winning the urine cup. I'm gonna have to build a shelf for my trophies now.
yeah, yeah.
Straight up, but I want that urine cup and I want the number one spot. I can't just be some average girl. It's just not realistic for me. It's not. I won't be happy. Being a bodybuilder
I
already
know.
separates me from the average.
Uh, I mean, you know, don't let it kill you. That's all I can say.
Don't let it kill me.
That's yeah, don't let it kill you.
All the
Sometimes
staff
we
says
can't get
that.
what we desire at times. So,
Okay. I
that's the
will.
thought.
I will take very good care of my heart. I will not let bodybuilding kill me. I know that it can kill you. I know it can. Last year
Well,
I think I passed out in the street.
yeah.
Yeah, because I started binge eating after the show, and
Oh,
I
no.
ended up passing out.
Mm.
So I took better care of my body this time. I'm still very full and I don't have much definition. It's light right here, but I definitely took a lot better care of my body for this after this show than
Yeah,
last show. And we're gonna pace ourselves. We're not gonna do anything too extreme because I want to live a long time and do this too.
yeah, yeah. Well, it was good. Well, I appreciate you sharing. Yeah, like, let's stay in touch.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I believe in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
platform
Let me.
and I'm so grateful for you having me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by and sharing. Yeah, it's not easy. You know, just saying the stuff you're saying, and letting people know what the world of bodybuilding is like. You know, because people don't really pay attention to it like that, and it's not an easy discipline to do. Not everybody can do it. So
By a long shot. It's not easy. It's not a lot of it is not fun. They see the muscle, the glam, the stage, the lights. They don't see the tired days, the days you don't feel like going, the time you cry over your prep meals because you just don't want to eat it, but you have to eat it. Times where you miss a meal and you feel like you messed up your whole physique. They don't see the pain, the suffering, people leaving you, people not, ridiculing you for what you do, and you still have to push through it. They don't see none
yeah,
of that. They only see the final result. They're like me standing on stage in that white suit looking like that. It took a lot of pain to get to that day. You know what I mean? It wasn't like you just wake up ripped. It's a lot of physical and emotional pain to get to stage if you're a serious competitor.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I want to have a good week.
I will. You do the same. Thank you for having me. You're
Awesome.
awesome for getting. Thank you so much for recording my individual set, and please post more clips because I didn't even see those clips
I
till just
got
now. The
you.
ones you had.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Don't worry. Actually, I posted it on my YouTube channel.
You
I
did okay.
posted the
I'm gonna
short.
go look.
Yeah, yeah. I posted the wellness shorts. I mean, it don't get a lot of likes, but I did post it some of it, and yeah, I think I did one as a video, and I did one as shorts.
Nice.
So
Okay. I'll
yeah,
definitely go so I can repost it for you and reshare it.
all right.
Thank you so much.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Well, you have a good
All right,
night, and call me for the next one.
all right, sweetie. The next time I'll probably be at your show. I don't know. Well, I can't make a promise, but I see what I can do.
I hope so because I'm coming in bigger and better.
All right, I'd like to see.
All right. You have a
All
good
right,
night.
you too.